strong.
The Canadian Navy frigate HMCS Vancouver has arrived in the Philippines to participate in the military drills between the Philippines and the United States next week. Commander Megan Coates, commanding officer of the HMCS Vancouver, said this is the first time for Canada to join the exercise Sama-Sama. The HMCS docked in Manila on Friday. Vancouver's participation in Sama-Sama is to promote regional security cooperation, maintain and strengthen maritime partnerships, and enhance maritime interoperability, Coates said at a press conference aboard the warship on Saturday. "We are honored by the opportunity to participate in this complex exercise, highlighting the collaboration between like-minded partners, training and real-world environments." The Canadian Armed Forces members, she said, would participate in the medical, legal, women, peace, and security activities during the drill's shore phase. The vessel's sea phase participation, on the other hand, will focus on partner building, maritime domain awareness, search and rescue, and humanitarian and disaster relief operations, among others. Coates said this participation reflects Canada's commitment to increasing its engagement with regional partners and keeping the Indo-Pacific stable. The HMCS Vancouver is the third Royal Canadian Navy ship to visit the Philippines this year after the HMCS Ottawa and Naval Replenishment Unit MV Asterix. This is also Vancouver's second deployment to the Philippines after a port visit in 2022. Sama-Sama, scheduled from October 2nd to 13, is a bilateral exercise between the United States Navy and the Philippine Navy to boost the latter's warfare capabilities for maritime security operations. Apart from Canada, the drills also involve Japan, Australia, France, and the United Kingdom through subject matter expert exchanges, SMEs, and humanitarian assistance and disaster response, HADR, tabletop events. Indonesia and New Zealand will send observers. Canadian Ambassador David Hartman said Canada's augmented presence in the region is a result of its 2022 Indo-Pacific Strategy, IPS, which places the Philippines as a core partner. "The physical manifestation of having 3 of our naval vessels here in the last 2 weeks is a very concrete illustration of our commitment to the Philippines, our commitment to our regional partners," he said. Canada's non-resident defense attaché to the Philippines, Colonel Stuart Taylor, said Ottawa would increase its vessels in the region and join more naval exercises similar to Sama-Sama in the future. "We have a very friendly relationship that continues to grow. And the IPS really gives us the impetus and the resources that we need to bring it to the next level," he added. Starting October 1st, the embassy said Canada would also post a permanent defense attaché in the Philippines. The increased presence of the Canadian Navy in the region signifies Canada's commitment to upholding a rules-based international order, says Canada's envoy to the Philippines raising the bar. Filipinos online laud EJ Obiena's historic Asian Games win. Netizens also urge authorities to invest in Filipino athletes so that the likes of EJ Obiena will have more international sports exposures, keeping in mind that stability in the Indo-Pacific is essential to global stability. Canada is increasing its engagement with regional partners to protect our natural interests and security, said Commander Megan Coates, commanding officer of the Vancouver. In late 2022, Canada launched its Indo-Pacific Strategy, its push to position itself as a leader in promoting peace and security in the Indo-Pacific region, while preserving our role as a dependable partner, said then Canadian Minister of Defence Anita Anand. Canada-Philippines defense ties. Canada's engagements with the Philippines, particularly in the arena of defense, are increasing in very concrete ways in the coming months. Ottawa is set to assign a permanent defense attaché to Manila just in time for Sama-Sama. Canadian embassy officials are also looking forward to the signing of a memorandum of understanding covering maritime affairs, among the expected provisions of which would include giving Manila access to Canada's dark vessel detection system. The system would give its users near real-time information on vessels present at sea. This capability is important as tensions rise between the Philippines and China in the West Philippine Sea. We've made a number of statements over the last number of months as we've seen a rise in behaviors in the West Philippine Sea and the South China Sea that we have determined that are worrisome. Canada has not been alone in that. We've shared our comments, I think, with many members of the like-minded international community. Again, I will go back to the unclosed and the arbitrary, the arbitral decision. I think it's very clear how we stand, said Hartman.